Have you ever felt like you're stuck in the same loop no matter how hard you try to move forward? Sometimes, all it takes is a simple pause to change perspective. Yes, really change perspective, and suddenly life looks different. The truth is, most people think progress comes only from pushing harder. But what if the real breakthrough is found in rest? What if rest isn't just recovery, but the reset button you've been searching for? Think about it. Athletes don't train 24/7. They build strength through rest and recovery. Yet most people treat rest as weakness, instead of recognizing it as the gateway to mental clarity, emotional healing, and even finding clarity in life. Here's the counterintuitive twist. Deep rest is not wasted time. It's the exact tool you need to reset your mind, restore balance, and unlock a completely new way to change perspective. Imagine your brain as a cluttered desk. Papers everywhere, coffee stains, sticky notes all over the place. You can't even see what matters anymore. That's what overthinking feels like. But when you allow yourself mindful rest, reset meditation, or even simple relaxation techniques, it's like clearing that desk. Suddenly, ideas shine through, emotional reset becomes possible, and a peaceful reset opens the door to self-improvement reset and personal growth reset. Stick around, because what I'm about to share might just change the way you reset your life forever. Why rest feels like a reset button. People often underestimate the power of a pause. Rest isn't just about lying down or closing your eyes. It's about giving the mind and body permission to step out of overdrive. When someone embraces mindful rest, they start to notice how their thoughts slow down, their emotions soften, and their inner peace grows. It's like pressing a rest reset button that instantly creates space for a mental reset and emotional healing. Take a student, for example. After hours of staring at notes, the words blur together. But when they step away, go for a short walk, listen to calming music, or even practice reset meditation, they return with mental clarity. Suddenly, problems that felt impossible become manageable. This is the hidden gift of rest and recovery. It allows you to find clarity and recharge your energy in ways pure effort can't. What makes this even more interesting is how rest changes perspective. A calm mind doesn't just help with stress relief, it reshapes the way challenges are seen. Instead of being consumed by frustration or overthinking, rest restores balance and creates emotional reset. That's the quiet magic of healing rest. It doesn't scream for attention, but it transforms everything it touches. And if rest can shift your mind like this, imagine what happens when you build it into your daily reset routine. The science of rest and mental clarity. Behind every peaceful reset is something very real: science. When the brain gets deep rest, it doesn't shut down, it reorganizes. Neural pathways strengthen, memories consolidate, and fresh insights emerge. That's why rest isn't laziness. It's one of the most effective relaxation techniques to reset your mind and restore balance. People often notice that after a good night's sleep or even a mindful rest session, they can think sharper, solve problems quicker, and experience true overthinking relief. Consider the entrepreneur who works late into the night, convinced that grinding longer equals progress. In reality, decision fatigue sets in, mistakes pile up, and creativity fades. The moment they allow themselves healing rest, like a 20-minute reset meditation or even scheduling quiet downtime, they experience a mental reset that feels like hitting refresh on a frozen computer. Rest is not the break from progress, it's the gateway to it. And here's the beauty. Emotional healing is tied directly to this process. Stress hormones decrease, breathing slows, and the mind returns to a calm state. This reset routine doesn't just help someone find clarity, it opens the door to a personal growth reset and a deeper sense of inner peace. When people start realizing that rest isn't optional, but essential, they unlock the ability to change perspective in ways that constant action never could. But rest is more than science. It's also an art, one that invites us to listen closely to ourselves. Practical ways to reset your mind through rest. Knowing that rest works is one thing, but applying it is where the transformation happens. A rest reset doesn't always mean sleeping longer. It's about choosing mindful practices that calm the mind and restore balance. For some, it's as simple as 5 minutes of reset meditation before starting the day. For others, it could be journaling to release overthinking, or even practicing breathing exercises as a quick emotional reset. These are small yet powerful ways to recharge your energy. Take, for example, someone constantly glued to their phone, scrolling late into the night. By creating a reset routine, say, switching screens for a physical book, or trying out a relaxation technique like progressive muscle release, they begin to notice changes. Sleep deepens, stress relief comes naturally, and mental clarity sharpens. This is the self-improvement reset in action, swapping small habits of restlessness for mindful rest and recovery. And don't overlook the power of simple environment changes. A walk in nature, a quiet moment with tea, or even a short nap can be a peaceful reset. These moments of healing rest bring emotional healing and inner peace that grind culture can never deliver. Rest is personal, and when tailored to your own rhythm, it becomes a tool for personal growth reset. And if these small practices can bring so much clarity, imagine what happens when rest becomes a lifestyle shift rather than an occasional choice. How rest changes perspective in daily life. Rest isn't just something you feel, it changes the way you see the world. When the mind is cluttered, even small problems feel overwhelming. But after a mental reset, perspective shifts. That coworker's comment doesn't sting as much, the traffic jam doesn't ruin the day, and solutions seem to appear out of nowhere. This is the quiet power of rest and recovery. It allows you to change perspective and approach life with a calm mind and renewed clarity. Think about relationships. When someone is exhausted, every word from a partner or friend can spark conflict. But with mindful rest, emotional reset happens, and suddenly there's space for compassion. A healing rest opens room for listening rather than reacting, which leads to emotional healing and stronger connections. This isn't theory. It's something anyone can test by intentionally scheduling downtime and watching how their reactions transform. Even in the professional world, the impact is clear. Leaders who prioritize reset routines often notice they make sharper decisions and inspire more trust. Rest brings not only stress relief, but also a peaceful reset that restores balance to daily life. And this change perspective doesn't just help in the moment, it creates a ripple effect in personal growth reset and long-term self-improvement reset. But there's still one more dimension of rest that few people talk about, its role in unlocking creativity and new opportunities. Rest is the key to personal growth and creativity. Here's the part most people overlook. Rest isn't only about recovery, it's the spark for creativity and growth. When the mind experiences deep rest, it creates room for new ideas to surface. That's why some of the best breakthroughs come in the shower, during a walk, or right after a nap. This isn't coincidence. It's the natural result of a peaceful reset, where the brain finally has space to connect the dots. Think of writers who struggle with writer's block. The harder they push, the worse it gets. But when they step back, maybe practice reset meditation, take a mindful rest, or simply disconnect, the words suddenly flow. The same applies to entrepreneurs, students, or anyone seeking a personal growth reset. Rest restores balance, clears mental fog, and allows new opportunities to appear in places that once looked like dead ends. That's the magic of relaxation techniques and emotional healing combined. And here's the big shift. Rest is not separate from self-improvement reset. It is self-improvement reset. Every pause, every healing rest, every moment of overthinking relief is a step toward a stronger, wiser self. This is how rest changes perspective and transforms not just how you feel, but how you live. And if rest can unlock creativity and growth in such powerful ways, imagine what happens when you decide to make it a non-negotiable part of your life. So here's the truth. Hitting that rest reset button isn't about slowing down. It's about speeding up the right way. When you allow yourself mindful rest, reset meditation, or even simple relaxation techniques, you don't just restore balance, you change perspective, reset your mind, and unlock personal growth reset like never before. Deep rest is the secret sauce for mental clarity, emotional healing, and even overthinking relief. But now the real question is, will you keep running in circles, or will you choose a peaceful reset that can reset your life? Imagine what you could achieve with a calm mind, emotional reset, and a reset routine that fuels your energy instead of draining it. Are you ready to recharge your energy, find clarity, and step into the self-improvement reset that's been waiting for you all along? If this message resonated with you, don't just listen, apply it. Test these practices, share your results, and watch how rest reshapes your reality. And of course, if you want more insights like this, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and let's keep growing together, because your best perspective might just be one good rest away.